those of you that don't know, from now on there's been a golf tournament held on Mother's Day weekend that has been the Bob Butler Memorial Tournament for many years. And unfortunately, the money went to the Lions because we didn't have enough members in the old Lions Club. The Butler family, along with his wife Janet and all the kids, came to the committee and said, you know what, let's keep this tournament going. And from now on, the Butler Memorial Tournament.
All proceeds will go to the Hall of Fame. So we can keep this going for many years.
Thank you, Butler family. We are honored here tonight to have one of our own from the class of 1972 from 106.5. I listen every day religiously. He has graciously honored his presence tonight. Mr. Ken Lanfear is our master of ceremony.
Thank you very much, Coach. It's the class of 71.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. I should have left it at 72. Good evening, buddy, and thanks for turning up for a very special evening. All right, I'm going to try not to move it from here. I think we got a good signal. It is an honor for me to be here to introduce the inaugural class to the Parchment Hall of Fame to you tonight. This night has been a long time coming in this community. And it's the culmination of a lot of hard work by a lot of dedicated people, and we're honored to have them with us, and we thank them for their efforts in making their dream come true of a Hall of Fame here in Parchment. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to introduce to you the inaugural inductees into the Parchment Hall of Fame, and we are going to start with the 1976 State Class B Championship Volleyball team, which is represented tonight. Their banner is displayed here in the gym. Team members, Renee Arbenis was the only member of the team we could not locate. We didn't want to recognize her tonight, though. Vicki Cox-Smith. Vicki's daughters also attended Parchment schools, Lauren and Kristen, and after attending WMU, Vicki and her family remained in the area, and they are proud to be part of the Parchment community. Vicki Cox-Smith. Lori Lynn Kelly. Lori received 8 varsity letters, 3 in basketball, 2 in volleyball, 3 in track. She was also the Babe Ruth winner in 1976. She had, listen to this, a 4.0 GPA. As well. Lori Lynn Kelly. Mary Dolphin DeHaan. Bob DeHaan, who is also from Parchment. Mary played volleyball at KBCC for 2 years after leaving Parchment. Mary and Bob have been married for 33 years and have 4 children and enjoyed her experience immensely on the team. Mary Dolphin DeHaan. Tammy Sanders. Tammy earned 12 varsity letters. Tammy says with the Title IX law passing in our era, we were pioneers for women's sports. We may not have realized it at the time, but some of the qualities that made us successful in life that we learned during those years at Parchment. Very nicely put. Tammy Sanders. Rhonda Letlow. Mother of 3, grandmother of 4, a pharmaceutical technician for 25 years now, and a member of the state championship volleyball team, Rhonda Ledlow. Cindy Doxey. Cindy played volleyball and softball here in Parchment, now married with 3 children. Cindy has stayed in the Parchment area and has worked at Schoolcraft Vet Clinic for 25 years. Bless your heart for taking care of the animals. Cindy Doxey. Teresa Jackson Knuckle. Teresa was all KVA in volleyball in 1975 and 76, all KVA in basketball in 1975, all Greater Kalamazoo for both years. Teresa was a standout in track and was a cheerleader for 2 years. She went on to receive the first female scholarship Western Michigan University ever gave out. Teresa has a resume of coaching and teaching at many levels. She has 3 children, Andrew, Catherine, and Samuel. And Teresa tonight, not only being inducted to the Parchment Hall of Fame as a member of the team, but also as an individual. Congratulations, Teresa Jackson Knuckle. Gwen Egbert Pell. Gwen's sister Stephanie is here tonight representing Gwen, who currently lives in Omaha, Nebraska. After high school, Gwen played volleyball at Kellogg Community College and also at the University of Nebraska. She has been the PE teacher and volleyball coach for 26 years. Her teams have won 6 state titles and 3 national titles. And this past year reached 700 wins for her career. Gwen, in addition to being in the Hall of Fame as a member of the team, is also being inducted as an individual. And please give her our congratulations, Gwen Egbert Pell. D. Dustin Cole, the head coach of our ladies championship team, taught PE for 31 years and is also a member of the Western Michigan University Hall of Fame. Dee played on the United States field hockey team for 8 years. She began women's track, tennis, and volleyball programs, coached many sports, winning league, districts, regionals, and of course the first ever state volleyball title here at Parchment. D. Dustin Cole. Our next inductee, Dick Kishpaw, represented tonight by his daughter Carol Block-Alawi. Dick was a historian for Parchment, the Kalamazoo Valley Association, the Michigan High School Athletic Association, covered Parchment sports for the Kalamazoo Gazette, was a man of many talents and many interests, and a great personal friend of mine, and I'm proud to announce him as a member of the Hall of Fame. And Carol, thank you for being here tonight. Dick Kishpaw. That was Dick's wife, Shirley, who accepted. It's okay. Last minute change in the script. Thank you for being here. Jim Strelo. In 1958, as a guidance counselor director, he created a new social and educational system here. He assisted in sporting events of all kinds here at Parchment. He was always here for games and is very proud of the Parchment Softball League that he started many years ago. And Jim also gives out a scholarship each year to a deserving Parchment student. Congratulations, Tim Strelo. Dick Dykehouse. Dick is a 1963 honor graduate with 13 varsity letters, received his BS at Central Michigan and his master's at Western Michigan. Dick was a teacher and a coach at the middle school and also a basketball official in our area for 25 years. He is here tonight with his wife Bonnie, who is also a Parchment grad, and he has a son Brant as well. Dick Dykehouse. John Rogers. Here tonight, representing his father is his son, Doug Rogers. John spent 37 years as a Parchment teacher, coach, and athletic director, and Doug knows that his dad would be humbled by his selection to the Hall of Fame and would say that his life was truly enriched because of his time in Parchment, and he will forever be a Panther. John Rogers. Bob Butler. Bob is represented tonight by his wife Janet and many family members, and when we say many, that's what we mean. Bob and Janet had 9 children, some of them flying cross-country to be here with us tonight. Bob, of course, was a Parchment businessman for many years, a Lions Club member, and forever remembered here in the Parchment community. Bob Butler. Bob Belisle. Bob moved to the community of Parchment in 1944, opening what we all fondly remember as Belisle Drugstore in downtown Parchment. Bob was in business for 57 years. He married Gail and had 3 children, all graduates of Parchment High School, Jane, Bobby, and Rob. And Bob never missed a football or basketball game for 20 years. He was always here and always a supporter of the community. Thank you so much. Bob Belisle. Ralph Herrick. Ralph was a 3rd-generation police chief in Parchment from 1964 through 2001. He worked all football and basketball games over a 37-year period and still participates in football and basketball games by working in the concession stand. We appreciate his contributions to our community in many, many ways. Ralph Herrick. Jack Coach. I remember when Jack and his wife moved to Parchment when I was here as a student in high school in 1970. He says not only is Parchment a great place to teach and coach, but a very special place to raise a family. And he's a very special member of our community and our school here. Jack Coach. And Tom Beals. Coach Beals is a member of the Michigan High School Football Coaches Hall of Fame, the KBA Hall of Fame, and a lifetime member of the Michigan Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association. He was the athletic director at Parchment for 26 years, head football coach for 10 years, and for those of you who are maybe here for the first time in quite a while, Tom Beals is still working here. Tom Beals, ladies and gentlemen. And it's an honor to present to you one more time, one more round of applause, the inaugural inductees into the Parchment Hall of Fame. Congratulations to each and every